We haven't done this in a while, but we are finally going to look at altcoins again, guys, because altcoin season is around the corner. It can happen any moment from now, with the main reason, guys, that we are forming this triangle formation right here. We are at the resistance right now, and if we measure the time from the low to this high, that was 1080 days, and if we were to measure from this low till the next potential high, roughly around 1080 days, you can see that we are getting closer and closer. So based on time, based on cycles, we are going to see an altcoin season within the next few months. And now is the big question, which altcoins are looking very good in the setup? And I can tell you already, there are some altcoins that are really looking very good. They are looking poised for a breakout. And we are going to have a look, of course, at Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, XRP, XLM, Litecoin. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And guys, just let's start off with the biggest altcoin still for now, Ethereum. And Ethereum, as you can see, I think is extremely undervalued, and we are looking this, of course, in the Bitcoin comparison, because it makes no sense to look at the US dollar comparison, because we have to know whether we want to hold Bitcoin or whether we want to hold that altcoin, right? But Ethereum looks super undervalued, and we are even in a demand zone right here, as you can see, where we have, the last time we were here was in 2019. And in 2020 that we spent time at these levels. Guys, I think Ethereum is extremely undervalued. There are a lot of updates coming to Ethereum. There are a lot of new narratives that are taking shape right now. So I believe in terms of comparison with Bitcoin, Ethereum is looking very good. Also, when we have a look at the momentum indicators, we can see that we do have somewhat of a higher low right here. I mean, I think Ethereum is very undervalued, and maybe we do have some time that we are going to spend here. Maybe we are going to leave pretty early. I think it is undervalued against Bitcoin, and it's definitely a unique buying opportunity from the levels that we are trading right now. Then guys, we have many XRP folks right here. So a lot of people that are watching the channel are holding XRP, and the big question is going to be, of course, should you hold XRP or should you hold Ethereum? Well, if we purely look at the charts, and that is what we are doing in today's video. So we put the narratives and the stories a little bit to the side, but we are purely looking at the charts. This is Ethereum against XRP, and I have to be honest, guys, the win will go in the charts to Ethereum. Why is that? Because we have this rising channel. That rising channel is a very beautiful one, because we see that the middle of the channel is being respected as well. The moment we break below the middle of the channel, bam, we come to the support. Last time we were at this support was in 2018, guys, a very long time ago. And right now we are at that support again. So if we bring out the momentum indicators, we do see the momentum indicator coming up right here. There is somewhat of a bullish divergence forming, but I think the structure is just telling more that we are trading right here from basically from the resistance to the support, to the resistance to the support. And what I'm seeing right here, guys, because I am also bullish on XRP, this makes me even more bullish on Ethereum as well. I think we are going to see really a big altcoin season with these charts lining up like this. Then let's jump to XRP against Bitcoin. This is, of course, a chart that we have been looking at very much, because we have been entering XRP exactly right here at the lows, which made this tremendous gain in our portfolio, or at least for the ones that joined with this big gain in XRP against Bitcoin. I've said multiple times, guys, that I do expect a reaction from the middle of the channel. I also took profits down there, and I believe that we actually can break above the middle of the channel, and that XRP slowly, or maybe already formed the bottom right here, and that we can see something like this where we can get another leg up, something similar like we have seen right here in 2017. This was a little bit more explosive. As you can see, the market caps and the liquidity in the crypto space is a little bit more diluted. So, but I still think we can do something like this where XRP will come back to the middle, break above it, or we come above and we get like a fake out type of scenario, but it still reaches levels of $10, or we just get right here after an altcoin season, or in the altcoin season, we get to that resistance, which will be a XRP price. It depends, really depends on what the Bitcoin price is, but the XRP price will be around like from $10 up to a maximum, and that is the really most optimistic level that I'm thinking of, $20. Then let's have a look at XLM. But before we are looking at XLM, let me remind you, if you like to trade Bitcoin, XRP, or any other altcoin, you want to trade on the spot market, or you want to trade with leverage, you can do that over on Bitunix. I have an affiliate link down below in the description, and that affiliate link will give you over $8,000 Tether worth of benefits. And these are things like deposit bonuses, trading bonuses, volume bonuses, and so on. So make sure, if you want to trade, if you're looking for an exchange that does not require you to have any KYC verification and does not require you to use a VPN to access their services, make sure to check out Bitunix. Now guys, we are going to have a look at XLM. XLM against Bitcoin, to me personally, also looks very good, and it looks like we are going to get a continuation of this altcoin season that we actually already have seen, because we have seen a certain season of altcoins already breaking out, and one of them is XLM, or one of them is XRP. It is the ISO 222 tokens that really have been showing a lot of strength. So guys, from in November last year, we made a rally of 440% against Bitcoin. But that's not everything, because when we just look at this pattern right here, this is a falling wedge. We broke the falling wedge, we came down, we right now just test the former resistance as new support. So far still holding, very bullish, and we can see that the momentum indicator just comes down. It really comes down, makes a complete reset, and the target of this formation is the top of the falling wedge, and that would be from the levels right now, would still be a 1700% in value against Bitcoin. Well, if Bitcoin even stays at the levels that we are right now, that would be a huge gain of XLM. And this is again another chart why I think we are going to see still a massive altcoin season. Now, quick look at XLM against XRP, which is also again very interesting, guys. I do have to say that XRP is not coming out as the most bullish altcoin. It looks bullish when you look at the US dollar pair, don't get me wrong, but if you compare this with different altcoins, for example XLM here as well, it looks like we somewhat have this rising channel and we are at a support, and this is the value measured of XLM against the value of XRP. So I would argue that in terms of risk to reward ratio, XLM right now has a better risk to reward ratio than when we look at XRP. But like I said, guys, I do believe that XRP will go up in US dollar value. So these charts just prove that there is so much potential bullishness going on in the altcoins, but we have to be patient. And now guys, we are going to one of my favorites at the moment, and this is Litecoin against Bitcoin. And I have multiple reasons why Litecoin right now is kind of my favorite altcoin in the sense of technical data. Okay, so what we are seeing right here is that Litecoin versus Bitcoin has just been in this declining channel, basically right now being at the support. While being at the support and we are bringing up the momentum indicators, we can see that the momentum indicators are coming up, showing us that in the background right here the momentum is shifting. And I think Litecoin against XRP, guys, is also looking very good, which I have right here for you, because this is also kind of like this declining channel right now at the support. Momentum indicators are coming up, so I prefer to hold Litecoin right now over XRP. I think they both will go up in value in terms of US dollars, but I think Litecoin will grow faster than XRP. There is a better risk to reward ratio on Litecoin right now. That is what I personally believe, and I also find it very attractive when we have a look at the bull market of 2017. The first altcoin that really launched in the bull market of 2017 was XRP. That happened in this bull market as well. The second altcoin that was following XRP in the 2017 mania was Litecoin. So therefore, I'm very bullish on Litecoin because Litecoin has not seen that big breakout that we have already seen with XRP. And like I said, guys, I cannot say it enough. XRP can continue in US dollar terms, and I do believe it is bullish. It will grow in US dollar terms in this bull market. But if I compare different altcoins like Stellar XLM or like Litecoin or Ethereum against XRP charts, then we are right now at pretty unique buying opportunities. So therefore, I personally prefer to hold or to have more exposure into these other altcoins because I think they will give me a better return. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And again, if you want to trade, guys, make sure to check out Bitunix Exchange. It is one of the exchanges with the highest liquidity where you don't need any KYC or any VPN to use this platform. And you can basically use it with futures, but you can also use it on the spot market. And like I said, if you join with the affiliate link down below, you can get bonuses up to 8,000 US dollar data. So definitely check that out, guys. Then I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.